On 1st June 2021, at least 4 assailants on motorcycles shot multiple times at a car in which General Katumba Wamala was traveling. The attack claimed the lives of the General's daughter Brenda Nantongo and his driver Haruna Kayondo, both of whom were traveling in the same car as the General, who sustained several non-fatal gunshot injuries. Since then, the public has been keenly waiting any news on the progress of the investigations. While addressing a news conference at the police headquarters, the police spokesperson Fred Enanga said investigations into the KATUMBA shooting are making progress.
The teams have redocumented the scene. They have recovered CCTV footages before and after the incident for further analysis and identification of the assailants. They have carried so far sufficient forensic analysis on the cartridges and bullets, and we've also obtained very good witness statements, although we are not considering them as suspects yet.
However, Enanga did not disclose if they have made any arrests, and the number of people have so far been interrogated as key witnesses in the murder. During a national address on Sunday, President Museveni ordered the traffic officers be armed to deal with armed criminals.
Now the traffic police are going to be armed. So you no longer come and pass by the traffic police like they did. They will be armed now, or they will be paired with armed people. You try to pass, they shoot you.
According to Enanga, the police don't have enough pistols for all the traffic officers on duty.
That is why we have been pairing them with the field force unit, so that they can give them protective cover in the course of conducting their traffic enforcement operations. And I think it's going to remain that way until we acquire a sufficient number of pistols to arm the traffic officers, because you can't give a traffic officer an SMG to carry the SMG and at the same time,
The president also directed for the use of radio calls to help ease communication. According to Enanga, the old radio call system has been reinstated in the 1,600 police stations across the country. The president has since 2017 been complaining about corruption in police as one of the reasons the force has failed to effectively fight crime.
I think like 2 months back, we had an engagement with the Inspectorate of Government, and we are working together with them to ensure that we supervise the implementation, of the strategies in that anti-corruption policy.
During the previous lockdown, there were numerous reports of defilement and teenage pregnancies among school-going girls. Now that schools have been closed and children returning home, police have cautioned parents to be more vigilant about their children's activities.
We kindly appeal to parents. We are appealing to the probation officers from various districts, local leaders, as well, these are the LOCs and the councillors, to deliberately monitor these homes and ensure that these children remain safe.
More often than not, the president has always given out directives and also other security chiefs, especially when there is a security problem. But not long after, there is always laxity, just like what happened to the enforcement of COVID-19 prevention guidelines. And now it remains a waiting game to see how long the police are going to adhere to the presidential directives. Sudil Yarhanga, NTV, Naguru.